What's up, everyone? Happy Thursday. It is gorgeous outside right now, although it's a little bit windy, a little bit chilly. Hopefully you are able to get a little bit of sunshine here in your day, kind of break up your work day. We got one more work day to go to get at this weekend. But before we get there, we've got what I think is a pretty challenging workout today. And I think it's going to be pretty fun. Before we get into it, here's our warm-ups. We're going to start with some good mornings and some Romanian deadlift RDLs. With your good mornings, we're just going to connect our hands behind our head, kind of interlace our fingers, pull our elbows back, feet are under hips, belly tight, and then I'm just kicking my hips back until my hamstrings kind of tighten up. My hammies are still a little bit tight from that Tuesday workout, right? So I'm moving here. Eyes kind of track down as I move. And then after that, Romanian deadlifts, grab some weighted object. I know a lot of you have some sort of weighted objects at home by now. So same idea, arms to the side, and then I'm kicking back. Keep the hands close to you so the shoulders aren't moving as you track, okay? After that, some three-point lunge movement. So the idea here is that we're doing a lunge step to three directions, forward, to the corner, and then to the opposite side. So I'm gonna take one lunge step forward, I'm going to take one lunge step to a corner, and then I'm going to cross over and do my lunge step. Keep your toes facing forward as you get that cross step. Front to the corner, and then to the opposite. Still trying to keep everything squared up as I move about the 3 points, right? Hips stay square and forward. After that, some jumping squats just to kind of get your heart rate up a little bit if you haven't done so, and loosen up that squat mechanic. We're doing a lot of squatting with the weight today for this workout. After that, some glute bridges. We know this one, we do it a lot. Hands out to the side, heels close to your butt. Squeeze and drive your hips up nice and high. Keep the core tight, right? We're going to warm up that hip extension. After that, some iron cross and scorpions. Lay down on the ground still, so you're working right from the ground. Pick one leg up and over. Warm up that low back space as much as you need to. Scorpions are the same thing on the other side. And then after that, some shoulder rolls. So we're going to be doing a lot of shrugging. So roll your shoulders out, forward and backward. You can even do one at a time if that helps to make life a little bit easier. But just make sure that your traps and shoulders are feeling warmed up and ready to move some weight, because today we are doing a 14-minute AMRAP of bear complex. This is an awesome strength developing complex. We have utilized it in class a lot. The complex itself are these 5 movements. So a power clean, front squat, push press, back squat, and behind the neck push press. If typically I was using a barbell to do these, your complex would be here. Power clean, front squat, push press, back squat, behind the neck press, right? And that'd be one time through the complex, right? But like I imagine many of you, most of you don't have a barbell. Some of you do, but most of you don't. You probably have kettlebells or dumbbells at home. So if I was using my dumbbells, then my complex would look a little more like this. Power clean, front squat, push press. Then I'm going to kick my elbows up just a little bit higher to kind of try and get that weight a little further back, feel like a back squat. Then I'm going to reset and do the same push press again. And that would be one time through that complex with the dumbbells. With the kettlebells, also very similar, right? If for some reason you only have one weighted object, maybe you don't have two, maybe you just have one kettlebell, then I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm just going to use one arm at a time. Clean, squat, press, squat. Notice how my feet change position between the squat and the press. Okay? And then I switch arms and I do it again. All right? So, a couple ways to get after this. But what we're trying to get after here is we want to go through this circuit, right? This little circuit of movement. We want to go through that 7 times unbroken without putting our weight down. All right? So if I go through this clean squat, press, times 7, that's going to be 1 rep. So you're trying to do as many reps as you can in 14 minutes. After you've done 7 of this circuit, then if you want to put your weight down, that's when you might drop your weight and shake your arms off a little bit. All right? Couple caveats here. If your weight is dramatically heavy, maybe you just have like one big 70-pound kettlebell at home and it's really hard and that's the only weight that you have, obviously maybe doing 7 rounds unbroken is a little unreasonable. That's fine. Try to get through the circuit of 1 bear complex, right? 1 circuit of the bear complex, and then you can put it down, all right? Obviously, I'm not going to be there watching you do the complex being like, don't put it down, but you should hear that voice in the back of your head, hopefully, okay? As best as you possibly can, try to get 7 unbroken. If your weight is really, really light, maybe you just have like some super light dumbbells, that's all you picked up, that's all you have to work with, great. Still take your time through the complex, but obviously you're going to be able to hold on to the weights for longer, and that's awesome. Just keep going through the complex as best as you possibly can. Even if the weight's light, by the time you do a couple of repetitions through the circuit, you're going to feel it. I guarantee it. Okay? So, the score is just going to be 1 number. It's just the number of times you've completed the 7 unbroken rounds. All right? Make it challenging. Try to stay in it. Stay focused. Put some good music on. And you're going to feel really jacked at the end of this one. I guarantee it. Cool? Post those rep scores below. Let's go look at the workout up close one time. There's warm-ups and AMRAP. Cool? Have fun, guys. See you tomorrow.